here we are, back in the venue. This time waiting for Tara Notcutt, the director of the Shakespeare, to take a break from her rehearsals so that we can get an interview with her. This is what we call a technical get-in week. And this is really where all the technical stuff gets put together. What's happening on stage is they're going from what's called a cue to cue.
Big pimpin', baby. That's right. Big pimpin', spinning cheap.
That's what you call Q1.
You know I duck 'em, hug 'em, love 'em, leave 'em, but I don't trust or need 'em. Take 'em out the hood, keep 'em looking good, with diamond cuffs and a freezer. First time they fuss, I'm breezing. Talk about
Tara,
Brian.
we have a few more days to go. How's it going?
Going. It's going. Oh man, it's going well. Yeah. I think you can see the terror in my eye and that you're like, that's a lie. No, it's very daunting for a number of reasons. You know, you grow up in Cape Town, having gone to Maynardville since you were like a kid, and your dad brings you and you go with your school, and then suddenly you're like standing here and you're like, oh, wow, okay, now I'm actually doing it. And it's not just something that we're rehearsing in a rehearsal room somewhere. It's an actual real thing that will be done in front of people, and that's just really scary. But just because it's so much bigger, it's a lot more scarier than doing something like in the Alexander Bar, which is tiny and safe, and yeah. So it's, yeah.
I was actually going to get there. I mean, you've done a lot of producing in your life around small stage work and small touring work, but never a monster like this. How's that been? Exciting.
I like it. Every time someone's asked me that, I've gone, yes, it's really exciting, but it's utterly terrifying all at the same time. So, like, I can manage someone's big show, and then, you know, you're suddenly like, oh, you're the person who gets to make all the decisions and stuff. You're like, oh, gosh, I don't know. Can't I just give me 40 people and I'll just do it for that? But I think the opera that I've been lucky enough to do over the last couple of years has been incredibly helpful with this. Like, they stand on stage and I go, oh, okay, it's almost like having an orchestra or singing in a different language. You're then using bodies in space to help tell the story and to make it as clear for everybody as possible, because for a lot of people Shakespeare is essentially a foreign language because it's such an archaic use of, and it's very poetic, but not a lot of people access it very easily. So I think the opera has really kind of helped a lot more than I gave it credit for. Yeah.
In terms of finding those keys to unlocking the language.
Yeah, definitely. Like, and also kind of going, okay, cool, people might not understand the actual words coming out of somebody's mouth, but they'll understand the intention, they'll know what's behind it, they'll know what that person wants from the other person in the scene. Just kind of going back to basic, it's all going back to like basic acting things and going, if people can't access the language as easily or as simply as they normally would sort of with modern day English, how do we help them access this so that they can sit back and enjoy and not feel like they're kind of on the outside of something and they can't actually get in. I just realized my nails are chipping because I get really nervous and then I chip them. Yeah. You could also come and be really sad.
I have time.
You can definitely.
I just have to get back into my tracksuit and that's
okay, great. Dara.